Hi, my name is Caroline and I'm one of the co-founders and creative educators here at Havana Therapy. If you are interested in having some hair removal done, you probably want to know the difference between IPL, laser and electrolysis. You've probably asked yourself what are the most common problems associated with each of these three methods. And those are two really good questions. So we're going to talk a little bit more about them answers today. What you will learn in this video is some of the really important things you need to know in order to make a smart decision before spending any of your money on hair removal. The truth is, thousands of businesses want your business and they invest a lot of money in marketing and advertising every year so that you either call or visit them. The first thing we'll do is I'll educate you a little bit on each of these three methods. And the first one we'll talk about is electrolysis. Electrolysis has been around for more than 135 years. It has been FDA approved to be called permanent hair removal. It is also as equally effective on all hair colours. The second method we'll talk about is laser. Laser is a progressively permanent procedure necessary to treat over a period of 6 to 20 months, dependent on your growth cycle and the area in which you're having treatment. I don't want to bore you with all the theory, but it is really important that you understand your growth cycle. Your hair grows in 3 stages. The first stage is known as the active stage. Laser will only kill the hair in the first stage of growth. The reason for this is because the hair is attached down at the bulb of the hair shaft. The bulb is surrounded by stem cells which feed and stimulate your hair to grow again. When the laser heat travels down the hair, it's absorbed in the bulb and it transfers to the stem cells, destroying the stem cells and disabling the hair shaft to grow another hair. If your hair isn't caught in the first stage of growth or the active stage of growth, your hair will regrow. And this is the reason why you need more than one treatment. You will in fact see most of the hair regrowing at a much slower and thinner rate. The reason for this is that this hair was caught in the second stage of growth. When a hair is in a second stage of growth, it has already begun to grow away from the bulb of the hair shaft, meaning when the laser heat travels down that hair follicle, it's not quite reaching them all-important stem cells that we need to destroy. Therefore, this hair is only being damaged, meaning it will grow a lot slower and a lot thinner. We need to continue treating these hairs until we've caught them in the active stage of growth. Now, for the rocket science. The difference between IPL and laser are worlds apart. IPL stands for intense pulse light. Laser stands for light amplification stimulated by emissions of radiation. Both methods use energy to destroy hair growth cycles without any damage to surrounding tissues. But this is just about where the similarities end. The real difference between IPL and laser lies in the technology being used to generate the light. Laser systems produce one wavelength of light, which is a pure light that consists of one colour and one form, which has a very concentrated beam and a specific target, a target also known as a chromophore. The chromophore when treating hair is melanin. Laser has one job and one job only, which is melanin which is present in hair. The energy being emitted by a laser machine is determined by your hair colour, your hair type and also your skin colour, all of which should be discussed at your patch test and consultation. Laser machines are tuned to emit heat at an exact wavelength specific for treating hair. There are 4 different types of lasers. There's the ruby laser, the alexandrite, the diode and the Nd:YAG. Each of these 4 lasers has its own specific wavelengths to work on treating hair, ranging from 765 nanometers up as far as 1064 nanometers. The diode laser being the most specific to melanin present in hair at 810 nanometers. If you would like to know a little bit more about each of these lasers, please tune into our other video which explains the difference on each. Laser machines direct more heat directed to the hair shaft than IPL systems do. Therefore, lasers achieve better results. IPL systems are not lasers. The machine produces a broad spectrum of different wavelengths that cannot be focused to a specific beam. Because of this scattered light, only some of the energy will be absorbed by the hair, and the rest will be absorbed by the skin's epidermis, the melanin in the skin's epidermis, and oxyhemoglobin in blood, therefore making IPL systems a lot higher risk when treating. Due to the energy loss, most IPL systems will only damage hair follicles. It's kind of like what a laser would do to the hair that would be in the stage 2 of growth when treating. Because we're absorbing the heat at a more superficial level, we're damaging the hair, in turn meaning the hair will grow much slower and much thinner. In saying this, some IPL systems can disable hair growth for a good period of time. IPLs generally range from 515 nanometers up as far as 740 nanometers. So it really depends on what device you're being treated with and what range of wavelengths you can select. And it also really depends on how experienced your laser specialist is who is operating the machine. Generally, IPL will need a lot more treatments than lasers due to the energy that's being lost in the skin, therefore making laser a more successful treatment for treating hair. I hope this video has helped you to go away feeling like you're now able to make a smart decision when choosing a device for treating hair.